If the phrase neo-noir buddy action comedy thriller film sends waves of pleasure through your very soul, then have I got some very good news for you. Hello, it's me, Nerdmotron, and today I'm going to be talking over, around, about, and through Shane Black's 2016 masterpiece, The Nice Guys. Let's fucking crack on, eh? As far as I know, there is only the one version of this, so get your copy lined up, and we'll use the cool retro WB logo to sync up, and we'll have a really cool groovy time, baby. Let's do it. So, 3, 2, 1, play. That's the groovy logo, and it's faded away and it's gone. And that's a whole other logo that isn't nearly as cool. So it is very safe to say that I am a massive Shane Black fan. Huge in fact. With one very notable exception, which we will get to, because I don't want to talk about it, but you kind of have to. He is a fantastic writer, and I love basically everything that he's ever had a hand in. Again, with the one very notable exception. So here we have Los Angeles, California. So yeah, you've got, of course, you've got the Lethal Weapons 1 and 2, which are damn good movies, despite Mel Gibson. Ooh, that's a bit naughty. Now that is, yeah, that's the kid from Iron Man 3. Boobs! Which again we'll talk about in a little bit as I go through the oeuvre. Oh. That's going to leave an impression, I reckon. That kid has excellent hair. I wish I had that kid's hair. Yeah, somehow I think that's going to leave an impression too. Well, it's upside down and on fire, and also you're dead, so not overly impressed. You know, that's respectful. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Lethal Weapon 1 and 2, just classics of the buddy cop genre. It's a pretty gay towel. Oh, the 70s. And pretty much all subsequent decades, when all you had to do to get a laugh was just say the word gay. Ooh, yeah, that's fucking right. What else have we got by Shane Black? We've got The Last Boy Scout, which, other than this film, which is, I have to say, one of my favourite films of all time, um, Last Boy Scout, probably my second favourite of the Shane Black's films. He wasn't director. He didn't actually start directing until kind of later on in his career. He was mostly known for his writing. uh, I love Ryan Gosling. He's very good, and he's incredibly good in this. Um, I'm a big sucker for like reality hopping adventures and goofy action movies. So of course, absolutely love The Last Action Hero. I haven't revisited that in a long time, but I think it's just one of those kind of timeless movies. I don't think it'll ever really get old. That one. I should go back to it though because it has been a long time and it is one of my faves. Motherfucking Charles Dance as the villain in that is just amazingly sinister and creepy. That's really good. Oh no. Oh dear. So yeah, Last Action Hero. That's pretty good. Long Kiss Goodnight is, which I seem to remember that being pretty good. Not one of my favourites, but it's pretty solid, I reckon. And does have possibly the best Sam Jackson quote, or at least my favourite Sam Jackson quote. You know what they say about assumptions? They make a fool out of you and umptions. That's good. That's funny. That's good, funny stuff. Very silly. Very silly. Chock full of lovable scumbags. are Shane Black movies. Not your typical sort of hero characters. They tend to just be kind of awful people who are trying to do good things, but mostly failing because they're losers and scumbags. So yeah, he had his directorial debut with Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which I haven't seen. One of the revelations of this movie is just how fucking funny Ryan Gosling is. He's a real comedic talent, as well as acting talent. Good old Smog. Then after Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, you've got Iron Man 3, which gets a lot of hate, but I think it is actually one of the best MCU movies ever. Mostly because it is very much a Shane Black movie, as opposed to most MCU movies, which are just kind of bland and lacking in any kind of real vision or anything like that. Even Age of Ultron. Oh, you see what you see? Because there's a character in that called Vision. That's. Russell Crowe's pretty funny as well, actually. Oh, he's left his trusty knuckle dusters behind, or brass knuckles, or whatever you call them. And Iron Man 3, especially impressive considering I think he basically just did it to generate a bit of sort of Hollywood goodwill so that he could make this, which is like his real passion project. You forgot your face breaker, mate. Oh. I know that game. I have a feeling a lot of this commentary is just going to be me giggling away, but hey, you know. So yeah, after Iron Man 3, there was this. Oh, this is great. This is. That's got to be one of the top five best pained screams in all of cinematic history. It is beautiful. I was going to say I'll talk about the cast in a bit because you know I do the bit where I talk about the people who are in the film. It's a lot of yoo-hoo. So yeah, after Iron Man 3, there came the Nice Guys, and after the Nice Guys, he made. Okay, look, I have to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to pretend it doesn't exist, but I can't because I love this guy's work, and this is a fucking anomaly um, in his work. It's The Predator, a movie I simply. Oh my, that's a waste of yoo-hoo. Also, that was Keith David. Oh, we're going to talk about Keith David. Um, yeah, I simply don't understand what The Predator is, what it's trying to be, anything about it, in terms of like plot, which is gibberish, and just why was it made the way it was? The script is terrible, the dialogue is atrocious, the performances range from tedious to like just genuinely infuriating and offensive. And all of that is bad enough, but I simply cannot get past the god awful, insulting, offensive depictions of neurodiversity and mental illness. It's fucking mad. Pardon the phrase. Um, it has perhaps the laziest and most derogatory depiction of autism that I have seen since Mercury Rising. That's twice in these series of commentaries that I've mentioned Mercury Rising, and again I mention it only to warn you away from it. Because by Christ, saying that something is as bad or worse than Mercury Rising in terms of its depiction of autism is saying something. Because Mercury Rising is fucking awful, and it's got a horrible depiction of Tourette's as well. The Predator, I mean, Mercury Rising probably does as well, for all I can remember. Fuck, am I going back to find out? Um, yeah, it's a depiction of the Tourette's that would make fucking South Park blush. Absolute trash garbage from top to bottom, back to front. He doesn't seem too upset about that. Yeah, I don't understand why he did it. Why did you do that, Shane? Why did you do it? You're better than that. I don't take it out on the fish. I fucking love Keith David. That's not Keith. You know who Keith David is. We'll talk about him in a bit. Um, yeah, I guess we might as well just talk about the cast. I had a bit more to say about fucking the Predator, but it would just be me having an angry rant, and I think there's been enough of that. So moving on. So there we've got Russell Crowe, of course, who you'll know from Gladiator. Apparently they're looking to make a sequel for that. I really don't know why, because if any movie doesn't need a sequel, it's The Gladiator, or Gladiator, whatever it's called. And you'll probably know him from that time he hit a guy with a phone, which was, oh. I I don't really rate Russell Crowe all that highly as an actor, but don't tell him I said that because he will come and beat me up. He's fine. He's all right. 310 to Yuma. He was pretty good in that, I think. Man of Steel. He did. Whoa, easy now. Like, how many actors in the world could do the genuinely great physical comedy with a fucking bathroom stall door? You know, that's. Oh, good lord, that's so good. Um, yeah, Man of Steel. It was obviously Superman's dad, his space dad, not his human dad. That was Kevin Costner. I nearly said Kevin Bacon there. God, that would have been a whole different movie. Noah. He was Noah in the film Noah. Has anyone actually seen Noah? I've seen Noah. It is very strange. I don't think it's bad. I think it's just weird. Some great visuals, but very strange. He's in Thor 4, which I've not seen yet at time of recording. But I'm sure it isn't as bad as everyone says it is. Surely not. Surely not. Probably is, though. Apparently, he's going to be in a Craven the Hunter movie, which is apparently in post production, which is seems very strange to me. So we've got Ryan Gosling, who is right there. Who is, I have to say, he is a revelation and a delight in this. He was young Hercules in Young Hercules. Bet you didn't know that. He was in Drive, I think probably most famously in Drive, which I still need to see that actually because it's kind of one of those must see movies, isn't it? I've not really seen him in that much, to be honest. Ides of March, which is a pretty good political thriller, kind of depressing. It will make you sad and angry, but then that's politics for you, baby. I enjoyed La La Land, although it is one of those fucking Hollywood wank movies that I don't really have a lot of time for most of the time. Those movies that are like, ooh, look how cool and glamorous and aspirational Hollywood is. Fuck off. Hollywood is a cesspit. Like the Hollywood that's, or LA, I guess, in general, that's depicted in this, that's a bit more accurate to reality. La La Land and films like that, it's just, they try to depict it as some sort of magical fantasy dream factory a lot of the time, and it's just not that in any way, shape, or form. I guess La La Land does kind of in its second half of it, I guess, does sort of show the less glamorous side of it, but still. um, Blade Runner 2049, amazing. Way better, I think, than the original. The original is fantastic, of course. Although it took me a very long time to warm up to that movie. Because I first saw it when I was an idiot child and didn't get it. Because it wasn't fucking Star Wars. Although it kind of looked like Star Wars. But it's, 2049, amazing. Just an amazing movie. And you wouldn't get, from all of that, you wouldn't get the impression that he's the genius comedic talent that he clearly is. Help for the birds. Yeah, because he usually plays just sort of stoic kind of guys, you know. And in this, he's a bit more of a vibrant character than I've seen in most of the stuff that he's been in. Oh, and he's going to be in a remake of Wolfman, which is interesting. I'm hip. Oh dear. Very good. We've got, I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, and and Gurney Rice as the daughter, um, Holland Marsh's daughter, the Ryan Gosling character, long-suffering daughter. She's really good in this. She's pretty good in everything. Although I've not, well, I say that I've not really seen her in much. She was Betty in the Tom Holland Spider-Mans. She's in an episode of Black Mirror, the one that has Miley Cyrus in it as a robot or something. That show really outstayed its welcome, if you ask me. Anyway, yeah, she's pretty good. Pretty good at the old acting, which is what you want for an actor. Projectionist. I should say that there are fireworks going off, which is very fucking annoying. But I suppose it is bonfire night. But also, fuck fireworks. Fuck off with that shit. Shut up. Try to watch a movie. So apologies if you can hear lots of little explosions going on. Interesting. That's what that lady said at the start. Something funny is going on, and it's mostly going on with Ryan Gosling. I'm not going to shut up about how funny Ryan Gosling is, so just get used to that. Who else we got? We got Matt Bomer. I think that's how you pronounce that. Plays a psychotic, manic assassin. I think he was he the guy with Keith David and they were beating up Russell Crowe earlier on? Maybe. I don't really know him for much at all. He was in that show Chuck, which is apparently good, or at least I've heard of it. Um, Pinocchio. Of course, they made a porno out of Pinocchio in the 70s. Fucking hell. Magic Mike, which is a movie I've heard of. That Magnificent Seven remake from a few years ago, which made about as much impact as a feather on the moon. He's done some superhero shows though. He's done Titans, Doom Patrol. He's the voice of the Flash in a couple of things. None of which I've seen. So moving on, we've got Margaret Qualley, who plays the runaway, the dumbass detective, and his blunt instrument partner are trying to find. She wasn't in much before this, I don't think. But she was in a bunch of stuff after, including that Netflix Death Note live action thing, which I hear from people who know about such things is garbage. Although she does a decent performance in this, so I'm willing to bet she's good enough in that. Interestingly, she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I think is also like a Hollywood LA based movie in the 70s, or set in the 70s, I should say, which is interesting. Maybe they should. I don't know if I can be bothered. I've heard that it's good, but I don't know if I can be bothered with it. Honestly, I used to be well into my Tarantino's, like Pulp Fiction, especially. I mean, that is just a genuinely very good movie. Not so much these days, though. Just can't really be bothered with him. Although he doesn't really do much these days, sort of filmmaking wise. I don't think. The Hateful Eight, which was like a million years too long. It was pretty good though. She's in Death Stranding, the longest video game in history, so that's pretty good. Didn't play much of that, but I've seen some of the bits with her in it, and she's pretty good in it. That's very dangerous. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, we're getting a bit of Earth, Wind, and Fire, baby. Do 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 do. Oh Jesus! Oh dear. See, it's just little things like that that are just little details. Like he can't smell. He's a detective, a private detective that can't smell. Oh, it's just so good. Who else we got in this? We got Yaya DaCosta, another superb talent who I know almost nothing about. Uh, Ugly Betty, she was in that. I've heard of that. Tron Legacy. Now, listen, Tron Legacy is a really good movie, okay? And I don't care what anybody says, give it a chance. It is really good. Well, you might be pleasantly surprised at least. Just don't look CGI Jeff Bridges directly in his lifeless eyes, or you will lose your soul. But apart from that, it's very good. She doesn't have a massive role in it. In fact, I think she has about a minute of screen time, maybe, and no dialogue whatsoever. So, not really the best for assessing her acting chops. But she's really good in this. I think she plays another of the several assassins slash hit people that are in this. Speaking of which, we've seen him already, but of course we've got the legendary Keith David. Listen, what can I say about him other than he's just the fucking best, man? he's one of those I know him from everything ever kind of actors, because he has been in pretty much everything. The Thing, Roadhouse, The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, Gargoyles, fucking Gargoyles, man. Remember that? He was in the first Fallout game. He was in Spawn. Yikes. He was in Armageddon. That movie's in the Criterion Collection for some reason. Pitch Black and The Chronicles of Riddick, which is a ridiculously silly movie. Oh, yes! Oh, he's done it again, everyone! Requiem for a Dream, careful with that one. Approach with caution. The Justice League cartoon, literally the best DC thing that's ever been made. Mass Effect, which is a damn fine game. He's the cat in Coraline, apparently. His IMDb is just like 10 miles long of just fucking loads and loads of shit. Ooh. That's inappropriate. She's clever. She's a clever cookie. She's ingratiating herself, doing the whole detective thing. Better than her dad, as to be said. Yeah. Anyway, listen, Keith David, he's fucking cool. He's doubly fucking cool in this. Just give me all the Keith David all the time. Um. Now listen, it is very hard to play drunk convincingly. Oh man. Oh, that is some good stuff. I think I maybe missed a bit earlier on where he was asking around about Amelia, just mixing up his words, and it's really good. Very difficult to convincingly play drunk and do it like funny, but he does it, and he does it incredibly well. That's really going to convince her. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just looking for my gun. Don't worry though. Don't worry about it. Hell, even this guy's a better detective than March is, and he's not even trying to be a detective. He's just a hitty man. And lastly, we've also got in this Kim Basinger. Do I really need to explain who Kim Basinger is? Do I really need to explain who any of these actors are? Probably not. She was in Tim Burton's Batman, in case you've had your head in a toilet for the last 40 years. She was in Never Say Never Again, a James Bond movie, which is interesting. Didn't know that. Couldn't give a rat's ass about old James Bond movies. Oh, that's good. That is good stuff. Did a little Lou Costello, a very good Lou Costello impersonation there. So good. Um, yeah, I don't really give two shits about old James Bond movies. I like the most of the newer ones, the Daniel Craig ones, and obviously the Pierce Brosnan ones. Well, Goldeneye at least. The other ones aren't that good, but Goldeneye's pretty good. Um, she was in that episode of The Simpsons with Kim Basinger in it. She played Kim Basinger in that. Apparently, she was in a couple of those 50 Shades movies that some people apparently like for some reason, which is completely beyond me. Why anybody would like those movies? They're just celebrations of really horrible people and situations, aren't they? Just yuck and no thanks. Throw out, get rid of the body. Oh, that's good. Nope. Nope, don't do that. You will never guess who plays that corpse. Oh, you fucked up kid. There he is. Big Keith. Oh! Ow. So look at that suit. That is just. He's so fucking cool. Do move. Like, run away. So many bystanders just getting shot to pieces. What are you going to do now, March? Oh. Yeah, was being the key thing there. That's a cool car, I guess. The fuck do I know about cars? Jesus. Oh no! Get the gun! Get the gun! Shoot him! Oh! Yeah, like that. That'll do it. I'm surprised that gun worked, actually. It'd been soaking for a while. He is really good at hitting people, isn't he? Michigan! Oh. Yeah, he shouldn't have thrown away that gun. It probably would be coming in handy right about now. Some of those. I was going to say some of those drive skills coming in handy there, but I suppose drive isn't really about stunt driving, is it? It's more about just a guy who drives about. Smash! That'll learn you. They weren't even. You don't need to help him. You definitely do not need to help that guy. I mean, I suppose you could put a bullet in his head and end his suffering, but no. No, he's definitely not going to be alright. Yeah, this guy ain't going to fuck around. John Boy, you see. Hmm. Yep. That's how you deal with a punk. Yeah, she's done pretty good in that whole situation, to be fair. Yeah, fuck you, pig. Wow. Okay. Just went straight for that, did you? I mean, fair play. All cops are fascists, after all. There's Kim Basinger. No, it's Kim Basinger. Gasp. I want to learn how to do that trick. I've always meant to learn how to do that trick. Apparently, it's not that difficult. Excuse me. More than that. It's a fair point. No. Well, you probably are. uh, they're just a couple of lovable dumbasses. You sleazebag. Backstory. afternoon. Hmm. Come on, this is the scene where you share backstories and you bond. Hmm. Good old American healthcare, eh? Oh, mate, you're pretty useful. You do a decent service of beating up paedophiles. That's pretty good. That's pretty useful. Gotta say. Hmm. You see, see, you knew the smelly thing would come back. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say so. Rather, um, I wouldn't say he was a bad guy. Well, I suppose he did murder somebody and is now lying about it to a child. Does that make him a bad person? I don't think it does, actually. Because that guy was a piece of shit. I mean, he was already pretty fucked up. He's probably going to die anyway. Oh. Love a blue suit. Although you wouldn't catch me dead in a suit these days. Unless it's a very, very specific special occasion or event or something that kind of requires like a wedding. Yeah, like a wedding or a funeral. I guess you got to wear a suit for that. But when the fuck am I going to go to a wedding? Please don't invite me to your wedding unless there's a free bar. No, do invite me to your wedding. Actually, I like weddings. I've only been to two. One of them was in California, actually. Um, God, that was fun. Free bar, because it was like one of my pals was getting married to like a fairly affluent family. I think they were anyway. It was a good time. So yeah, invite me to your wedding. I'll get really drunk and dance incredibly well. See, now that's some detectiving. Oh well, so much for the detectiving. To the airport. Oh, that's good. Ah. You are a good detective after all, by accident. Of course, the penthouse is going to be on the top floor. Duh. Ooh, controversial. just stay at the pub. Hmm. Just a couple of real fucking heroes. Don't worry, Amelia, the cavalry's on the way. Munich. Oh dear. That's probably not true. Oh, that's not good. That's not what you want to see coming off an elevator. That, oh, yeah. Yep. Uh. Nice shot. Hmm. Wow. Nice. Just, yeah, just hit her. I think it is. Right on, comrade. Isn't capitalism fun and normal? I mean, I think that's actually a real thing that happened. I'm guessing it's a real thing. I mean, it sounds like it would be a real thing that happened. It's pretty on point for capitalist America, particularly in the 70s. Interesting plan. I mean, she was being very shifty about that whole thing. I would praise myself for having figured it out, but I have seen this movie quite a lot, so settle down, March. That's not really what she was saying. She was actually making a very clear and specific statement about a very clear and specific issue, and a very real issue as well. So, shut your face, Mr. Blue Suit. I don't tell them that. She just felt like, oh dear. Oh, dearie, dearie me. I mean, you believe the communist, anti-corporate person. You believe them, obviously. Fucking hell! Imagine that being your last experience in life. Christ alive. I cannot believe that the same person that wrote this movie and just the really the very natural and very amusing dialogue. The same person that wrote this incredible movie made The Predator. How? I don't understand. I know I said I wasn't going to mention it again, but fuck me, that movie is so bad. Ah, it's giving me a headache just thinking about it. So let's distract ourselves by doing 10 IMDb trivia bits, interesting or no. This is the thing I do with these commentaries for some reason. Let's fucking go! Number one, here we go. When promoting his program The Loudest Voice on The Howard Stern Show, Russell Crowe said this was one of two films where he wishes there was a sequel as he liked playing the character. The other film was LA Confidential. I've not seen that in a long time. Interesting! Ding! Because yes, this movie needs a goddamn sequel. Just fucking make a sequel to this. You fucks. Yeah, just make it. I will literally trade in every single MCU and Star Wars project from now until the end of time for just one sequel to this. Oh, dearie me. Oh, it was fake. That's not money. That is not money. That is definitely not money. Oh, you pair of fucking idiots. Oh, he's not really sinister or anything. Like you look at that guy and you're immediately like, this guy is a bad guy. See, he doesn't really seem like a doctor to me. Oh, come on. That's disappointing. Ooh. Shoot him! Yeah, I wouldn't be believing him on that, you know? Does not seem like a trustworthy person. Ooh, ouch. Time for some action, baby! Right, trivia bit number two. The film opens with a mid 1970s Warner Brothers logo. Not interesting. What am I, blind and stupid? I'm definitely only one of those things. Maybe one and a half. It's actually really cool that they did that. This is a joke. This bit that I'm doing, in case you couldn't tell, it's kind of a joke. Not really meant to take it seriously. Anyway, he's got a lot of guns. Yeah, yeah, fair enough. They've done a really bang up job. Gotten a lot of people killed and nearly killed. Oh. uh, Careful that broken glass now. There's been a bit of a history with broken glass. Oh my. Fuck. Yeah, you fucked it. So it turns out it's not a story about them saving the day, it's them getting revenge. Don't do it. Anyway, trivia bit number three. The signage at the fuel station showing even. Is that a thing? I don't know. That refers to the 1979 rationing of fuel to vehicles with number plates that end in even or odd numbers on alternating even or odd numbered days. For instance, if today is April 3rd and your number plate has ABC 827, you can fill your car on that day. Some states allowed both even and odd numbers on 31st of the month. Interesting. Ding. Isn't capitalism just so cool and normal? That sounds like a really cool, normal thing. Totally, totally necessary. Yeah. Oh. It's evidence. It's evidence. Oh, get over it, lady. Uh-huh. It's the movie. Of course she had a copy. She wasn't an idiot. Fucking shit. Fucking fuck that guy. Fuck's sake. Oh, fucking hell. Where was I up to? Trivia bit number 4. A guest at the porno producer's party who is dressed up like Pinocchio says, "It's not my nose that grows." Remember that bit? Remember that? Um, "It's not his nose that grows" was the tagline for Pinocchio 1971. Interesting. Ding. Mostly because, yeah, like I said before, they made a porno out of Pinocchio. I seriously, the human race really has a lot to answer for, doesn't it? How do you know my name was Buddy? Oh god, it's a very funny movie. I don't know if you've noticed this, but it's quite an amusing romp. Oh, Oh wait, that I thought it was a different character, but it turns out it's the same. That's oh, fuck. What was her name again? Yaya DaCosta. There we go. Okay. Oh dear. It, oh, yeah, it did. It really did work out. That's what I said. Fucking shit. uh, fucking shit, man. Fucking shit. Right. Trivia bit number five. Now remember, this is all taken from IMDb, so trivia bit number five is the film takes place in 1977. Guess. Just have a little think about what I'm going to rate this bit of trivia. Do you think I'm going to say that this is interesting or not interesting? Interesting, not interesting. It's not interesting. I thought it actually took place in 2016. Imagine my shock and surprise, by which I mean I'm yawning so much right now. Get him out of the bin at least, come on. Also, why didn't John Boy kill him? You'd think he would have been killed, but anyway, never mind. He's back. I'm sorry, Keith David. I'm so sorry. It's game over, baby. Game over. Trivia bit number 6. The body of Sid Shattuck is played. Now, I asked you to guess before. Let's see if you got it right. That's rude. That's rude. The body of Sid Shattuck is played. That's the guy that they tip over the fence and he crashes into the table. It's played by Robert Downey Jr. wearing a fake beard in an uncredited cameo. Interesting. Ding. Did you notice? Did you guess it? Did I? I mean, I did because I've seen the movie before, but, you know. Oh, oh. Oh, no. That's probably one of the top 10 best villain deaths in Nixon. The Nixon Angel. Goodness me. Um, yeah, one of the top 10 best villain deaths in all of cinema, that one, I think. I would say. Trivia bit number 7. The dialogue between the bartender and the detectives, he'll stop doing it, doing what? Bang. Remember that bit? It's the same line from Iron Man 3 when Rhodey and Tony interrogate. It says the Mandarin, but it wasn't the Mandarin. Spoiler alert, there's a twist in that movie where the Mandarin isn't really the Mandarin. Um, Both films are directed and co-written by Shane Black, in case you weren't paying attention. Interesting. Ding. Iron Man 3 is good. Iron Man 3 is good. Yes, it is. No, it is. Shut up. It is a good movie. Say it with me. Iron Man 3 is a good movie. I will die upon that hill. Ah! Ooh. Well, that's that film ruined. It's not going to last long. Why would you shout something like, okay, a guy's got a gun and he's shooting people. Why would you A, shout at him to announce your presence when you're running up on him from behind? And also, why would you get into range with him? Presumably you've got, well, maybe he doesn't have a gun of his own actually. But still. Oh. Oh. He falls through a lot of things, this guy, doesn't he? Again, don't shout at the person that you're about to do a sneak attack on. Uh oh. Not that guy's lucky day. Yeah, he. No, do kill him. Definitely, definitely kill him. Legitimate threat, legitimate, honest consequences for doing a perfectly justified murder. And he's out. I hope that's the right film. I really hope it is. Right, trivia bit number 8. Sorry, my air horn failed there. I apologise. Immediately after the bathroom stall scene, look closely at March's magazine, especially after Holly asks Healy to beat up her friend Janet. On the cover is Richard Nixon, who makes a cameo of sorts later in the film. Not interesting. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Yeah, you didn't really win though. Well, I suppose it was sort of a win. You broke even, let's put it that way. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Right, trivia bit number 9. The take with Ryan Gosling sitting against the tree next to the body of Sid Shattuck, who remember is played by Robert Downey Jr., is an homage to Lou Costello, who specialised in long takes where something, such as a mummy or Frankenstein's monster, scared him so badly he couldn't make a sound, but eventually managed to yell his partner's name. Interesting! Ding! Ryan Gosling does a damn good Lou Costello. I mentioned that before. Honestly, he's a really surprisingly funny guy for someone who usually plays sort of quiet, stoic types. And there is set at Christmas, like every Shane Black movie, apart from The Predator, which is set at Halloween. Fuck that movie and everything it is. Also, I like the fact that it's not really a happy ending for these guys. Like they failed to sit. Like, fair enough, they technically solved the case, I guess, but did they really achieve anything? No. The girl that they were trying to save got murdered, so that's a big failure. And Healy's, he's back on the drink. He's after being sober for however long. I don't. Does he actually say? I don't know. Doesn't. I don't think so. All right, settle down. It's the big deal. Captain Morgan's not my rum and choice. So there we go. Oh, and just last little bit of business to take care of here. Trivia bit number 10. Jackson Healy's car is a 1968 Oldsmobile Tornado. Not interesting. Could have been a fucking Morris Minor for all I give a fuck. Anyway, that's The Nice Guys. It's a damn good movie, and it's perfectly set up for a sequel. Like they've become friends. They've formed their detective agency, their private detective agency. Just give me another one of these, please, please, please. I'm begging you, Hollywood. Do something. Make a good choice for once, and give me The Nice Guys 2. Anyway, that's been this movie. I've had a lot of fun with this. I hope you've had a lot of fun too. And I'll see you on the next one. Catch you later. Bye bye.